Hello Year 2, I am back again for another special science experiment for you, and this week we are going to be investigating how to make the glove for the astronaut airtight again. So as you can see, I've got a hole in my glove, and our experiment is going to be how can we affix a material to it to make it better. That is our investigation. There is more information as well on the home learning task sheet, which can help you find out how to do the experiment at home and how you can record all your results. Now, what you will need. You will need a glove with a hole in it. If you don't have a glove, you could also use a plastic food bag and just cut a small hole in it. You will need some materials. I've got 4. If you have more at home, you can use some more. My materials are plastic, fabric, paper, and card. I'm also going to be using sellotape to attach it onto the glove with. Now, how can we make this a fair test? It's really important when we are doing science and our investigations that we do everything as a fair test. Otherwise, our results may not be as true as they might have hoped to be. If you think about it, if for one thing, for example, if I had plants, and one plant I gave loads of water to, and one plant I gave no water to, it wouldn't be a fair test to see if they grow the same. So much like in our experiment, if I used a bigger bit of material and a smaller bit of material, it wouldn't give me a fair and true result. I'm also going to be using, now to test if my glove is airtight, I'm going to be pouring water in. But, again, to make it a fair test, I'm making sure that my water is the same every time, and that's why I have a measuring jug here in my sink. You could also, another way to make it a fair test is to time a certain amount of time with the water in the glove before you record your results. Now that might be 10 seconds, 5 seconds, 20 seconds, a minute, 5 minutes, you decide. But as long as it's the same each time, that will make it a fair and equal science test and experiment. So, I'm just going to do one material just to show you an example, what to do, and then I'm going to let you carry on at home. But the important thing is, before you start your experiment, is to make a prediction. What is a prediction, you ask? A prediction is kind of looking ahead into the future, and thinking what our answer would be, what the result might be. So I predict that paper will be the most waterproof and strongest material on my glove to help keep the water out and keep it airtight. Now, it's okay if your prediction isn't right. That's the whole part of science, and it's quite fun actually. Do not worry if it is right, but we know that, and you can write about that in the end with a because to explain why your prediction wasn't right, or if your prediction was correct, you can use a because as well to explain why it was correct. Now, fun part, let me show you. So I'm going to get my glove with the hole in it, and I'm going to attach my material onto the glove with 2 pieces of sellotape. So I've attached it onto the glove like so. You might decide to do yours differently. You might also decide to put some on the top and the bottom, and actually that's okay, because you've looked at it and I thought, well, that's not made a whole of good repair, so I've decided to put 2 more pieces on, but that's okay, because I've decided that I will keep it like that for the whole time as a fair test. If I changed it and only had 1 piece for the next item, then that wouldn't be a fair test. I can see I've popped it on, and I'm now going to fill my glove. Now make sure you do this over everything and not over your carpet. As you can see, I'm just going to start filling it. So I'm filling my glove up with the water. Ooh, so I need to do it over a sink. Now I've filled it up. I'm going to hold my glove up and, oh dear, if you look, you can see it's not really holding. So my prediction didn't come true. It didn't work, but that's okay. I know, so my result is that paper is not a good choice. So I would put a cross or maybe a sad face or write in the box did not stay watertight and waterproof. And I would write in my results, paper is not an ideal material because It did not help keep the glove airtight and water escaped. Okay, there it is, guys. This is how you do your science for this week. I would love to see it sent over to me, Mrs. Jones or Mrs. Kirby on Purple Mash and seeing your results. And hopefully we can find a fix for the Spaceman's glove. Good luck, stay safe and see you soon. Bye.